Day 14, Walk and Travel, Section 1. Walk. This section covers various aspects of mobility, such as walking, running, as well as traveling for work, leisure, or religious purposes, including pilgrimages. Route, ambulare. Latin word meaning, walk, go about. Ambulare is a Latin word that means, to walk, or to move about on foot. It is derived from the Latin noun ambulus, which means, walker or one who walks. The word ambulance is derived from this route, as stretcher bearers had to walk off the battlefield, carrying wounded soldiers during ancient times. 456. Preamble. Noun, combining, pray. Latin for, before. Plus, ambulare. Latin, to walk. Introductory statement. Literally, to walk before. A preamble is an introductory statement or section that precedes a more detailed document, such as a constitution, statute, or treaty. It serves to provide context, set forth the goals and principles, offer a general overview of the document's purpose and intentions, and to clarify the objectives and ideals. Typically, a preamble doesn't contain legally binding provisions itself, but offers a philosophical or aspirational foundation for the document that follows. Example: one of the most famous preambles comes before the United States Constitution, outlining its fundamental purposes, similar, introduction, foreword, prelude, preface, prologue, overture. 457. Perambulate. Verb, per. Latin, through. Plus, ambulare, Latin, to walk. Walk, or travel through. Perambulate is a verb that means to walk or travel through a place, typically for leisure, exploration, or inspection. It is often used in a formal, or somewhat old-fashioned context, to describe a leisurely stroll or a purposeful walk taken to survey an area. It is used when one wishes to convey a sense of purpose or intention in one's walking or traveling, rather than merely moving from one place to another. Example: the term perambulate adds a sense of deliberate and often unhurried movement, making it distinct from more casual words like walk or stroll, similar, traverse, traipse, peregrinate, trudge, tramp, hike. 458. Circumambulate. Verb, circum. Latin, circle. Plus, ambulare, Latin, to walk. It means, literally, walking in circles. Circumambulate means, to walk or move around something in a circular or ritualistic manner. This term is often used in religious, spiritual, or ceremonial contexts. It implies a deliberate and reverential act of walking around a particular object, place, or person. In Islam, pilgrims performing the Hajj walk around the Kaaba in Mecca. In Hinduism and Buddhism, it is common to circumambulate temples or stupas as a form of worship. Example: pilgrims circumambulate the Kaaba in Mecca 7 times, in a counterclockwise direction, as an act of devotion, during Hajj and Umrah. 459. Funambulism. Noun, funis, Latin, rope. Plus, ambulare, Latin, to walk, tightrope walking. Literally, walking on a rope. Funambulism is the act of walking or performing feats of balance on a tightrope or a slack line. This skillful and daring practice involves walking on a thin, elevated wire or rope high above the ground, without the use of harnesses. Funambulists display remarkable balance, concentration, and agility. It requires intense focus and training to master the art of tightrope walking, which captivates audiences with its suspense and elegance. 460. Bradykinesia. Noun, brodous. Greek for slow. Plus, kinesis, Greek, movement. Slowness of movement. Bradykinesia is a medical term referring to the slowness of movement associated with Parkinson's disease and other neurological disorders. It is one of the key motor symptoms of Parkinson's, along with tremors and muscle rigidity. People with bradykinesia may find it difficult to initiate movements, and their actions can become slower over time. Tasks like walking, speaking, or writing may take longer to perform, and movements may appear less coordinated or precise. Root, dromos, Greek word meaning, running, racecourse. The Greek word dromos means running, racecourse, way, path, street, avenue. It is derived from the verb dramos or dramein, which means to run. In ancient Greece, the dromos was a long, narrow racetrack used for foot races. 461. Syndrome. Noun, combining, soon, Greek, together. Plus, dromos, Greek, running. Literally, running together. A syndrome is a term used in medicine and psychology to describe a collection of symptoms and signs that tend to occur together as a recognizable pattern or condition. A syndrome typically includes a group of characteristic symptoms, physical findings, or behavioral traits that commonly occur together in individuals with a particular condition. These symptoms and signs are related to an underlying medical, genetic, or psychological disorder. 462. Velodrome. Noun, velocis, Latin, swift, rapid. Plus, dromos, Greek, racecourse. Refers to a bicycle track. A velodrome is a specialized cycling track designed for track cycling events, particularly for competitive racing on bicycles. Velodromes have a distinctive oval or circular shape, with steeply banked curves and flat straights. These tracks are typically made of wood, concrete, or other suitable materials that provide a smooth, fast surface. Velodromes have steeply banked turns, especially in indoors tracks, which allow cyclists to maintain higher speeds while navigating the curves. Example: riding on a velodrome requires specific skills due to the steep banks and fixed-gear bicycles, making it a unique and exciting discipline.